Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am Mama Make You Up, twin mummy who loves to paint her face. Thanks for coming back and joining me today. We are going to be working with the beautiful 350 Morphe palette today. So if this is a look that you think you'd enjoy, please follow me along and let's have some fun. Alright guys, so I've done up my face, I've done my brows, bronzing, all that jazz, just haven't done highlight yet. So we are going to run right into eyes now. I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. So this beauty right here. And today we are going to start, of course, with setting our eyelid a bit more. I've already set it with powder, but I'm going to set it with this color, and then we're going to go in with this guy right here as a transition color. With my M441, my big fluffy blending brush with that white, just to set the powder all over my eye. Like I said, we're going to go in with this color right here as a transition shade. One of the lessons I've been learning as I watch my videos back on my camera or on my computer, because I don't have a viewfinder and I can't see myself, is that most of these eye looks, even though they may look really kind of bold to me in person, the colors don't come across the same way to you guys, given that I'm sitting in front of two huge windows of natural light, and just the way the camera picks up the color, things don't turn out maybe as bold as I thought they would. It teaches me that I need to maybe make the eyes a bit heavier for the sake of filming, so that the color really does come through the video. Again, just putting that transition shade in there. Feel free to bring it all the way into the inner corner if you want. And I'm trying to remember what I did on my lovely friend Sarah's eyes yesterday. Now spend the rest of the tutorial pretty much along this side, so all the cranberries and reddy orange colors. So I'm going to go in with this color now. M441, the really fluffy blending brush. So this one I'm working only to the middle of my eye. I'm not going all the way to the inside. If you want to make this a really bold look, you can basically choose to bring any of these dark colors all the way to your inner corner. It'll just give you a more dramatic look. Dragging that brush, letting it sit in my socket. We are now going to switch out from our big blending brush to go into the 433, the Morphe 433, which is my tapered blending brush, building up some depth in the outer corner. So to start, I think we're going to go in with just this red color right here, and afterwards I think I went in with the brown to deepen up that color a little. This palette is so versatile because you can essentially stick on this side of the palette where you have the bolder orangey cranberry colors, and you can also stick with the simple browns with just a pop of cranberry if you want. So right now, as you can tell, I'm really sticking this into my socket, trying to keep it tight. Tight like a tiger. See the difference that color makes? It's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, so that is what we're looking like now. The outer corner, I'm going to go back in with this color that I was just in with and combine it a bit with the brown. And again, so when you're just doing the outer corner, I just like to pat product onto there and just blending up a little bit. We're going to go in a minute and use our transition shade to just blend out what we've done so far along the top. That's an important step in any kind of smoky eye look. You just want to blend every few steps to ensure that there's no buildup of any harsh lines. Does anyone else hold their breath while they're doing their eye makeup? Now we're going to go in back with the fluffy 441 and into a mix of this color here and this color here. Just use the really light color, I should say. Or even you can use the white that you set your eye. So you just don't want to choose a shade that's too colorful, because then you're almost applying shadow on top of the look, which you want the look to be the focus of the cranberry colors, not what's up here. A little bit farther towards my inner corner, just with these two colors, and just mix them and go in with my tapered blending brush, my 433, and just see how things look if I drug it a little bit farther over. Drama to the look, which if you want, you can just almost bring over top, bring the dark colors, go in with no product, and again, just brush over top, right over. Now for the lid colors. So yesterday on Sarah, I did do 2 different lid colors. I went in with this beautiful cranberry shade, the shimmery cranberry shade, which is going to go in the outer corner, and then I led it into this for the other half of the lid. That all over the eye here. Just a little bit past the midpoint. What you can do is just wipe off whatever brush you're using or go in with a different brush. I think I'll go in with a smaller brush since I'm getting to the inner part of my eye. Now I'm going in with the B83 from Morphe, and I will spritz my brush with some Fix Plus. Fix Plus makes everything be poppin'. And whenever you're doing a transition with shades, whether they're shimmery or matte, I do like to create a gradient so that there isn't any line between where the cranberry starts and where the shimmer starts. So don't be afraid to drag that shimmer over top of the cranberry, and it just creates a nice transition area. Everything is awesome! For an inner corner highlight, this third color at the very top. Brush the E36 from Morphe. Well, this doesn't want to take well on my brush right now, so I'm just going to spray it with Fix Plus. So now we're going to go on to the lower lash line. Start by tight lining. Morphe M432. That's this chiseled flat brush with this brown color right here. So I don't want this to go, I don't want to bring that brown all the way into my inner corner. I am going out with this makeup look, and so for the daytime I don't want to make it as dramatic as it could be. And to smoke it out a little bit, going in with the 507, M507 from Morphe. And you can just drag it along the bottom there. Now we are going to go in with colors that mimic the top lash line, of course. Red right here. To keep this primarily towards the outer corner, and then I'll do one more color that I'll actually bring all the way in, and that will be a lighter shade. So just keeping this to the outside, making sure to get right in here. Sometimes I find it's easy to create a disconnect if you're not really going in with shadow right to the corners. It's important to join that top half to the bottom half here of your eye. Okay, for the final color that I mentioned I would go all the way to my inner corner with pretty much, we are going to go in with this color right here. Bottom done. I'm going to just go in with my 441 big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go in without any products and just sweep around. Sometimes you can get a bit of choppiness that happens as you're connecting the bottom to the top. My waterline, I'm going to go in with the light, and it's a NYX Wonder Pencil. That's what it's called. It's actually kind of a dual purpose. You can use it to highlight your waterline, which I'm doing now. You could use it to actually highlight your underbrow if you wanted to, because it's a light color. You could even use it to actually highlight your lips. So in with the Voluminous Butterfly Intenza mascara. Definitely one of my faves that I've come back to. I'm going to go in for lips with ColourPop, the Ultra Satin Lip in Mess Around, and the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Taurus. So this is the closest color that I have to the lip item I want to put on. For highlight, and then we're done. Today I'm going to go with a more subtle highlight, so I'm going to go in with my Essence Pure Nude highlight, and this is one that I did a review on where I said that I'm more likely to actually use this all over my cheeks rather than as a pure highlighting where you're putting it like using a fan brush, which creates a harsh line of a highlight. This color is quite dark for a highlight for my skin tone, as you can tell even standing up here. So what I'm going to do is go in with a Sephora powder brush that I used to use and just dab in there and just actually use it as almost a bronzer topper, if you will. So I'm not going to wear blush today just because I don't feel like it. And I'm going to use this just all over my cheeks to just give me a bit of a highlight. A little bit on my nose, just dusting it on my chin. So we have a very bronzed look today. And finish off with my MAC Fix Plus. Alright guys, so that is our look for today using the 350 Morphe palette. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel. For any comments or feedback down below, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for following me along today, and I hope you have a wonderful and colorful day. We'll see you in my next video. Bye.